What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Anthony Alamo, joined by my co-commentator Caleb Braswell for this, I was going to say senior, but varsity girls basketball game against Spellman High School. Gales starting the quarter out. Kayla Titus, number 4, All right. Should I introduce myself again? Naja Fenelon with that rebound, pushing it up the court. Now she passes the logo over to Pagoda. Inside to Titus. Titus inside. Nice lay.
Yeah, today is going to be a very good game today. Two teams, they're very talented. They're just going to come out to who wants it more on this one.
Blaylock got that steal off the turnover by number 11 on Spellman, Jada Rogers. Fenelon at the three-point line. Over to Pagoda. Pagoda, the three. Money ball!
We're coming out with a lot of energy, and we're going to need this energy throughout the whole game.
Turnover. It'll be St. Mary's ball. Caleb, first time we've been in here, in this gym at least, for the winter season for these girls.
Right.
But because their schedule only calls for a certain low amount of home games.
Exactly.
What would you like to see out of them here tonight with their record being 9-1 league?
I really think that they should just come out of here. They should just come out here with a lot of energy like they're doing right now. They should be communicating. I want to see a lot of communication, a lot of talking, just a whole lot of energy at the end of the day. And they just coming out guns blazing right now, and that's what they need. They need to keep it up throughout the whole quarter and throughout the whole game.
Kayla Titus's deep two-pointer causes her team to go up 9-0 with 6 minutes remaining here in the first. Here's Sinclair. Over to Rogers. Rogers has it. Sinclair inside to number 5, Shaw. Shaw taking it up. Nice little fake. Can't get her team on the board with that one. Hill's rebound. Pass back out to Sinclair. Hill another rebound. Rogers with a quick little lay-in. And with that shot, Spellman High School is on the board for the first time tonight. Pagoda, another three-pointer. That one's off front iron. Fenelon, nice board. Nice no-look pass. Inside, it was a walk. Survival Legions. Rogers against Titus. Rogers loses it. Pagoda has it. Pagoda all the way. It looks like she'll take it. And she does.
The energy that they're really bringing out is really good. And, they need to keep it up. It's always one thing if you start it out, but there's always another thing if you finish it strong.
Looks like there's somebody down on the court now for Spellman High School. Number 22, Brianna Diaz. We certainly hope she's okay. I didn't see the entirety of the play to determine what had caused that. A little bit of a clock error here.
It's all him, man. It's all him. He said the clock is still running. The clock is still running.
We've lost about 40 seconds of time here. 5:17 on the clock here. 11-2 Gale advantage. Rogers over to Sinclair. Sinclair pushing it now. Inside to number 5, Shaw. Shaw back out to Sinclair. Sinclair's free throw shot is good.
That was a good shot.
Legions inbound to Fenelon. Deep pass to Pagoda. Pagoda inside to Titus. Titus, oh, took it up contested there. Not the smartest shot in the book.
Good defense by Survivor right there. She really out there hustling.
Shaw pressed against Fenelon.
Job. Perfect. Good job. Good defense by us. We need to keep bringing this intensity the whole entire game. And I think they can do it.
Well, that's certainly something we have observed in the boys' teams as well. It's almost a desire for intensity and a desire to create such opportunity as Naja Fenelon drains that free throw shot.
Right. It's really important to create those opportunities. And they're really getting to it on defense. We need defense. Defense wins games, most definitely.
Fenelon crosses the logo, slows down the plays, and calls them for her team. Legions has it now. Back to Fenelon. Fenelon back to Legions. Legions won't pop it, instead over to Fenelon. Fenelon thinks she's open and pops it. It's good. Bang, bang.
Good job by Naja. Bang, bang. Their defense is great. Their press is really doing it for them right now.
Shaw's shot no good. Fenelon now pushing it. Deep pass over to number 1 for the Gales.
Very good job. Very good job.
Blaylock, great communication with Fenelon to get that easy lay. It's 18-16. So Gales doubling the score of Spellman right now.
Good job, Caleb.
The out-of-bounds call will still remain St. Mary's possession. Legions. Blaylock over to Pagoda. Pagoda inside, loses it into the hands of Shaw. Shaw over to Rogers. Rogers, great defense by the Gales to stop her. Not letting an easy basket come.
Very, very good foul. Very, very good foul. She's going to have to earn it at the line.
And Caleb, as I mentioned earlier, last time we were in here broadcasting, we were doing a volleyball game. Do you notice a communal difference at all between those games and these games in terms of the team, the energy, the camaraderie, I should say?
Right. I don't know. I really feel like there's a very good similarity between these two teams, the girls basketball team and the girls volleyball team. I really do feel like those two teams really do bring a lot of great intensity. But I really believe that the basketball team, the girls basketball team, they're really, they really have a lot of chemistry. They hang out together a lot, So I feel like that's why they do so good in these teams. That's why they're doing so good this season, because they have a lot of great chemistry together. They keep the intensity game in, game out, and that's really important.
And another similarity that often fails to get mentioned in the hallways is their winning records, the both of these teams, the girls volleyball and the girls varsity basketball.
Right.
Shaw hits the line for the first free throws on the night, and she connects with the first one. Shaw goes 100% at the line on that turn. Legions backs it up. Blaylock. To Pagoda. Bogota over to Blaylock. Blaylock's three. Another connection for the Gales.
Very good shot. That was a very good shot.
Well, something I remember from last year is the Gales were definitely relying on that three-point shot, especially with Kadeja Bailey,
Right.
who's now at St. John's University.
Yes, congratulations to her.
It doesn't look like much of the game plan has changed here, though.
Right.
They're still attacking from outside. As we see here, Blaylock, another three-pointer. That one, no good.
Very much so. You know, they get a lot of opportunities at the three-point line. So what I say is if you have the opportunity to take it, then take it, you know. However, you know, if you live by the three, you die by the three. So they really, sometimes it's good to switch up the game plan if that is their game plan.
And with roughly 1 minute remaining here in the first, St. Mary's is up by 9, 21-12. Bogota's three, no good. Moresser comes back in for Spellman. She has the ball now. She gives it over to Sinclair. Sinclair has an open girl inside at number 24, Hill, but instead passes it to Shaw. Hill now against Fenelon. Moresser's three, no good. Off left iron on that turn. Shaw's rebound also no good. Hill's put back, just a bit light on that tap. Fenelon tried to save it, and she did. Checking in for the Gales, Alana Bradford and Kalina Ricketts. It would still appear that the St. Mary's clock management team is having a little bit of technical difficulties. Well, we got some dead air. I might as well ask, Caleb, we talked about when we broadcasted the volleyball game a couple months back.
Right.
What you noticed about the growth of these ladies as a group rather than individuals. And I suppose it would be only appropriate to ask the same question in this environment. What do you think about these ladies, especially the senior ladies, as their growth together only continues to strengthen?
I really believe that throughout these 4 years, especially the seniors throughout these 4 years, they've definitely grown as people, as basketball players, and that's the most important thing to do, you know, when you're on a team, and especially if you have a high position on the team as well, you know. So therefore, I really believe that it's very important. It's very good that they grew and they became such good people, and it's very impressive that they became that through basketball and through their everyday experiences as well. So, you know, I really hope the best. I really wish the best for them, you know, even through college, you know what I'm saying, and even the undergrads, like the juniors, the sophomores, the freshmen. I really hope they can grow the same way as the seniors did as well.
Also, something you notice as a student here in the halls, you may realize as the first quarter comes to an end, 21-12, final score of this first semester. But back to what we were saying.
Quarter.
Back to what we were saying. You could definitely tell in the hallways as a student here. I know I see it. I'm not sure if you might as well. These senior ladies definitely provide a much-needed mothership role for the new ladies coming in, especially with the couple of freshmen that are starting.
Definitely.
I've always thought that was something quite important, especially
Definitely.
we saw that on the volleyball team. We see that Less with the boys because it's a separate team for freshman boys. But even then, the players still serve as role models and father figures.
Right. So therefore, the seniors on this team, they really do a good job of really stepping up and being those role models for the freshmen, sophomores, and the juniors as well. Because that goes back to how much they grew as a person and as a basketball player, because they really put it all on the line, every practice, every game, and that really shows the lower grads that it is really important to step up every game and to be the best basketball player you can be game in and game out.
I couldn't agree more. For Spellman High School, number 22 is checked in, Brianna Diaz. Somebody's down yet again for Spellman. Shaw looks like she took a bad hit on the neck on that drop. And good for Shaw here as she picks herself up and walks off the court. Bradford over to Legions. Bogota inside. Taken away by Sinclair, but Bradford recovers it. Bradford with it at the three-point line. Over to Legions yet again. Legions backs it up, calls the plays, tries to put the moves on Moreser. Takes it inside, a little too strong on that glass shot there. Rogers pushing it now. Rogers faking it out and taking it inside uselessly. Blaylock shot on that opportunity falls. That was a deep two on that turn as she makes it 23-12, first point of the second quarter. Diaz's shot just off right iron, bounced a bit high. Bogota stops and pops, and it drops.
It's really a shootout right now with the St. Mary's girls team. It's really crazy. They're really dropping everything. They're connecting everything, and it goes back to the intensity and the energy that they are bringing right now.
Bradford looking for a pick. Ricketts gets ready to set it, but instead gives it to Bogota. Ricketts, deep elbow shot, no good. Rogers pulls up that rebound. 6 minutes remaining here in the second. Oh, come on now. Moreser losing it out of bounds. A little bit confused, a little bit of a miscommunication. In for St. Mary's, yet again, senior Naja Fenelon. And number 13, making her first appearance on the night, Maya Allen. And Coach Kevin White's got to be happy with the way his team is playing here tonight. He couldn't ask for much more. Although the defensive intensity could always be a little bit stronger. Good take inside there by Alyssa Blaylock. Sinclair inside. Floater. No good. Hill comes up with that rebound. Foul on the ground. It'll be Spellman ball. In for Spellman, taking Moreser's spot, number 23, Fargas. Sinclair, baseline. Hill loses it. Blaylock all the way, and it falls.
She's really having a great night tonight.
Well, it's always good to see a young lady succeed, especially a freshman.
Especially a freshman. She's really, really after it on defense and offense, both sides of the court.
Sinclair got that shot to fall. Brings her team within 13. But here's Bradford into the corner. Bogota over to Bradford. Bogota yet again. Looks like St. Mary's running with a little bit of a weave here. Fenelon inside over to Blaylock. Blaylock Ladies and
Really, they're lighting it up. It's amazing.
indeed, these ladies absolutely doing a spectacular job from the trifecta line here tonight. Sinclair inside to Rogers. Rogers, aggressive take. Looks like it'll be a foul on the put-up.
You know, they're really being aggressive on offense, but they cannot be too aggressive on defense, you know, because, you know, a lot of fouls could be going on, and they don't want to be in foul trouble to start out the game in the second quarter. Yeah.
Rogers, first shot at the line, falls. Rogers goes 2 for 2 at the line on that opportunity. Well, as much as I hate to be repetitive in these broadcasts, I must again point out that there's a little bit of a delay of game on our part at St. Mary's. But it'll be Gale possession nonetheless with 4:40 remaining here. Number 13 inside. Allen shot no good on that opportunity. And instead it'll be Spellman ball. Here's Vargas inside to Rogers. Rogers double teamed on the paint. Diaz's shot no good, so Fenelon takes it all the way. Little scoop layup no good. Perhaps a little bit too under on that opportunity. A little bit of a travel. Looks like it'll be St. Mary's ball. Bradford inbound to Naja Fenelon over to Bogota. Bogota in and out three-pointer. Allen. Good second chance opportunity for the young lady there. Vargas over to Rogers. Rogers open lane. It's too easy. They got to correct that little mistake there. A little bit of a miscommunication on the defensive end. Fenelon slowing it at the logo. 34-20. 3:40 remaining until halftime. Bradford open at the three-point line. Never mind. Inside to Ricketts. Ricketts tried the hook, but it goes to Allen. Allen, Bradford. Timeout. Coach Kevin White for the Gales. Coming up for our little broadcast crew that we got here. Couple of senior night games, which may or may not be on the same night. We're not too sure about that scheduling yet. And as well, coming up for us, an elementary school tournament, which St. Mary's is always proud to host. That looks like the schedule for the near future. In now for the Gales, Brianna Lee making her first appearance on the night, one of our senior captains here. Bradford inside, a little scoop floater, no good. Lee, first minute in, first basket. Diaz now loses it to Bogota. Bogota all the way, stops and pops with success.
It's a very good stopper pop, very smart. She knows that she's not that tall, but she has the gun, so she stopped and popped it. Very good opportunity. And as she goes again, that's money. She's lighting it up. That's what you do.
Yet another timeout called, this time for Spellman. Sinclair against Bradford. Bradford with a great defensive stance on this opportunity. Rogers back to Sinclair. Sinclair wide open in the lane. Instead gives it up to Diaz. Diaz almost lost it out of bounds. Fenelon vehemently upset about that. Sinclair. Hills. Elbow shot no good. Vargas pulls it down. Vargas takes it back out. Oh, we got a wedgie. Oh, this is a rare opportunity as a commentator. We ourselves got a wedgie. Pardon my unnecessary excitement, ladies and gentlemen. Bogota with 2:20 remaining here in this second quarter. Her three. Oh, in and out. Vargas pulls up with that rebound, and it goes into the hands of Rogers. Rogers at the way sideline. Bricks it, but gets her own rebound and gives it to Sinclair. Sinclair. Diaz. Diaz's three. No good. Rogers. Vargas.
They got to get a rebound. That's what they need to do.
Sinclair capitalizes on their sixth
scored.
opportunity.
They let the Spellman score because they didn't get the rebound. They got to get rebounds so they can get the opportunity to score.
Bradford looking for a screen. It looks like, at least. Bogota. Lee, turnaround shot, no good. Gets her own rebound. Tipped away by Vargas. Looks like it'll be Spellman ball. Fenelon checks in for Bradford.
Let's go, Nige.
St. Mary's definitely utilizing their bench depth.
Really, they have a lot of depth in their bench, which allows the players to not be so tired.
Sinclair to Vargas. Vargas inside. A little bit of a wayward shot there, no good, obviously. Fenelon pushing it. Calls the logo, slows it down just a little bit. Passes to number one. Lost to Vargas. Rogers has it now. Rogers inside. Good screen there by Vargas. Or Hill, rather. My fault. 47 seconds remaining here until halftime. Not a huge number of fouls, though, considering that we're already halfway through this game, basically.
Right, that's good. Nobody's in foul trouble. Everybody can play in the second half. Don't have to worry about someone not playing for a large period of time in the second half.
Fenelon, the pass to Bogota. That shot in and out. That was a toilet bowl. Hill over to Diaz. Diaz, the closeout by Bogota. No good. Lee pulls up that rebound. Almost walked with it. Refs wave it off. Looks like it'll be a foul on number 11 for Spellman. Rogers. Looks like it was a technical foul on Rogers. Laura Bogota heading to the line. Her first time tonight. Second shot also goes down. Capitalizing on that opportunity. St. Mary's now also has possession. Deep pass to Bogota. Bogota inside. Number 2. Legion's shot was good from the side on that one. Gives her team a 23-point advantage. Sinclair loses it. Blaylock stops and pops. That one no good. Rogers, nice block by Blaylock. Oh, what a way to end the quarter.
Bye.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Once again, I'm Anthony Alamo, this time joined by color commentator Dalen Cook. We got an exciting second half for you, surely. St. Mary's is starting the floor out there with Naja Fenelon, Kayla Titus, Laura Bogota, number 2, Survival Legions, and number 1, Blaylock. Rogers for Spellman now. Over to Diaz. Diaz, quick 3, no good. Brick, off back iron. Bogota, over to Fenelon. Fenelon, across the logo. Bogota squares up the shot. Nice fake to get inside to Titus. Fenelon, good hustle there. Blaylock, inside. A nice little hook layup. It's good.
She's been on fire. She's been doing her thing and getting buckets.
Diaz, trapped in the corner, gets out of it and passes it to Hill. Over to Rogers. Rogers. Vargas outside. The three-pointer, no good. That one, not on target. Number 1, Christine Wellen. Her first minute in the game and her first basket of the game brings her team within 23. It's 47-24. 6:30 remaining in the third. Blaylock, aggressive take inside. Doesn't get the foul call, though. Rogers taking it in. Over to Whalen. Whalen, brick off left iron. Diaz, another 3. That one goes.
Another 3-point bomb. Cash money.
Fenelon now. Naja Fenelon, one of our senior captains here for this team. Pulls the 3. No good. Looked like she was about to use glass on that shot. Vargas. Deep pass to Diaz. Diaz, another 3. Oh, she knew that one was going down. She knew it.
They got to lock her up. She's starting to warm up. Got to get on that.
Fenelon looks at the clock, studies her options, and dribbles the basketball some more as she crosses the logo and crawls the plays. Legions. Over to Titus. Titus. Blaylock. Inside to Legions. Legions tries to post her up. Does it, but doesn't hit the shot.
One thing I can say about St. Mary's right now, they definitely have good ball movement going on.
Hill to Vargas. Vargas is 3. Off glass strictly, but she gets her own rebound to Diaz. Another one? Oh, third in a row doesn't fall. Blaylock pulls that rebound. Legions all the way, and it goes.
That's how we do it. Good ball movement. Nice pass.
A much faster paced third quarter than we had previously. Diaz's 4th 3 attempt of this quarter doesn't go. Titus all the way. Titus hit from behind, and she'll head to the line. Titus's first attempt at the lines here tonight. That one goes down. In for Spellman High School, number 21, Brianna Davis.
She makes both free throws, which is really good. And good defense by Naja Fenelon.
Legions to Bogota. That was a terrible pronunciation. I apologize for that. Legions. Over to Bogota. Over to Fenelon. Back to Legions. Legions, corner 3. Stepped out, and the air ball. It wouldn't have went anyway. Hill to Davis. Taken away by Blaylock. Fenelon. Nice fast break opportunity. Blaylock takes it back out to the 3-point line. Tries to pass it to Titus, but it's no good. Fenelon has it. Over to Blaylock. Blaylock the 3-pointer. No good. Off back iron. Rogers pulls down that rebound.
The defense they've been playing is phenomenal. They're doing a great job on defense. Stop pressing and stopping fast breaks.
That pass going to an invisible person as it goes out of bounds.
Hey, man, it helps us out. We get the ball back. Good defense.
Here's Fenelon. Fenelon calling the plays for her team now. Whips it over to Pagoda. Pagoda a little bit too high for Fenelon there. Right into the hands of Hill. Whalen passes it to Rogers to Hill now. Hill against Fenelon. Rogers. Looks like Spellman's running with a little bit of a weep, but it doesn't work. His playlock gets the steal all the way. Oh! Now that's an opportunity that they have to capitalize on. Absolutely.
Still great defense, though, but she just got to make the lay. Oh, my goodness.
Legions all the way. Back to Fenelon. Fenelon, little floater layup. No good. A little bit too strong.
The defense that they're playing is great, but they ain't capitalizing on the finishes. They got to do it. They got to finish.
Diaz's three, no good. She's been on fire from that line, though, tonight. Looks like it'll be a possession foul as Spellman gets the ball. Kalina Ricketts checking in for Kayla Titus, and Lala Bradford checking in for Naja Fenelon.
Good thing about this, we still got that 21-point lead, so we're doing well out here. Just got to keep it up.
Christine Wellen, floater is good. Bradford,
Let's go, La.
who had a solid outing in that first half, whips it to Blaylock. Alisa Blaylock over to Legions, over to Bradford. A little bit of ball moving on the perimeter. It goes inside to Ricketts. Ricketts, nice move. Well, it would have been had it gone down.
One thing about Marys that they're doing right now, they're attacking the basket more.
Rogers. Oh, that was just questionable all around. Brianna Davis turns that ball over.
She seemed very confused on the play, but it's okay, though.
Here's Bradford. Alisa Blaylock inside. Nice layup there.
She's laying them like crazy right now. Filet, filet, filet.
Rogers making her first appearance for Spellman tonight, number 34, Ashley Clark. Whalen inside. Christine Whalen too strong on that layup. Clark and Legions each had it on that opportunity. 2 minutes remaining here. 53-32 is the score. Gale advantage. Rogers shot no good on that one. Legions pulls down the rebound and passes it to Pagoda. Pagoda inside. Nice little layup there.
The layups that they are getting is outstanding. It's beautiful. They are working the ball great.
Well, Pagoda had that steal, but it looks like it goes out of bounds. It'll still be Spellman ball. Here's Diaz. Oh, it looks like she might have got hit on the waist there. But it'll be the Gale ball, nonetheless.
The defense is just great. They're doing great.
Pagoda at the logo. Over to Blaylock. A little bit of a wide pass inside. Leads to a turnover. Spellman will have another opportunity on the offensive side now here as Rogers takes it and one! Great move there by Rogers to head to the line. Let's see if she can convert.
She was using that big man strength on that one. Good move.
She converts the N1 and makes it a 20-point lead. Inside Blaylock. Good communication, good find. That is how you discover the open man, ladies and gentlemen. Great steal here by Legions. Legions all the way. Takes it back to Cali on that one.
Filet again. They creating a whole layup line out here.
It's looking like practice out here for the Gales. Rogers slows it down. Shot there by Davis, no good. Legions has it. Legions floats it, and it goes.
She was floating on air on that one. She just floated it up, and it just dropped.
Looks like it'll be a timeout here for Spellman basketball. I'd like, while we have some free time, to thank my broadcasting crew, Caleb Braswell, who commentated that first half, as well as is doing camera right now, presently. And I'd also like to thank Dalen Cook, who's commentating right now, as well as Phil Sutherland, always providing us a unique help with the technology. Here's Welland. Rogers against Bradford. Good screen there by Clark. Inside, Rogers trying to get the hit call on that one, but it's no good. Ricketts and Whalen. Oh, come on, Ricketts. You got to pull down that rebound.
She has to summon all the strength in the world and rip away. She has to win.
Diaz over to Wellman. Here's Davis. Ooh, nice little Euro. Well, that's the first time I've ever seen that get busted out in a game, at least in high school. Lala has it now at the logo. Slowing down the play a little bit. Trying to waste as much clock as possible as this third quarter comes to a close. 18 seconds remaining. Blaylock. Back to Ricketts. Over to Bradford. Bradford, 7 seconds. Clock winding down. What's she going to do with it? Bradford inside. Oh, that shot fell, but it's a foul on the ground. Looks like it'll be yet another timeout for our Gales.
They've been doing their thing. They've been getting buckets, playing defense, everything. It's a great game so far.
Dalen, while we got some dead air, I'd like to ask, what do you expect to see out of these ladies in the future? Especially the underclassmen. The seniors we know are going to be graduating as well as us, because they're in our class. But what do you expect to see out of these underclassmen here as the years go by?
Well, like you said, the seniors have been playing great, but they graduate. The freshmen, and the sophomores and the juniors, they look like they've been playing very well. They've been doing their thing. They've been helping the seniors out a lot, and they bring a lot of game here. They're going to be a great team when the seniors graduate.
Pagoda, clock winds down, quarter ends. Not the best shot opportunity there, but we head to the fourth quarter. But yes, Dalen, back to what we were saying. We said the same thing last year about underestimating these ladies coming into this season because of the loss of Kadeja Bailey. Of course, the SJU commit. That was a great loss for us, but overall a great victory for the community, I would say. But coming into these next couple of years as Naja Fenelon, Lala Bradford, Brianna Lee, as they leave with this graduation coming up on June 1st, it's definitely a curious case to see what becomes of these ladies after such a loss of three massive role players on this team.
You're absolutely right, but as you can see, the freshmen and all the other underclassmen, they really give them a great boost here. So I think we can have high hopes for this team going into the future.
Back inside for the St. Mary's Gales is Jessica Williams, as well as number 13, Maya Allen. Bradford. The new quarter begins. But the play overall winds down. It's 61-37. Gale advantage. Allen open lane inside. Notices the opportunity and achieves great things with it.
The amount of layups they have been getting in the second half is unbelievable, but it's good. It's a plus for us, so it don't even matter.
Well, it's definitely been a reduction in three-pointers. Here's Rogers. Rogers inside. Nice little Euro yet again. She's been using that move all night tonight with much success.
Facts, that U.S. step has been doing her justice.
Bradford calling the plays for her team now. Bradford into the corner, Bagoda. Bagoda over to Jessica Williams. Her first appearance of the night. Takes it inside. Loses it as she heads up for the layup. Jessica Williams had another opportunity there offensively, but it's no good. Clark took a little bit of a tumble on that one, but nonetheless, her team gets the point. Here's Bradford. Taken away by Rogers, but it'll still be St. Mary's ball as Survival Legions checks back in for Elisa Blaylock. Pagoda getting ready to check it in for our Gales. Bradford, nice little find inside of Pagoda. Oh, that would have been great.
That backdoor cut was one of the most beautiful plays ever. She just had to knock it down.
Well, thankfully they're not down because that would have been a rather disappointing play or lack of a play. Bradford, Pagoda inside of Williams. Williams turns around and takes it inside. Little layup opportunity, no good. Fails to use the glass on that one as Maya Allen gets hit in the face by looks like number 21, Davis. Pagoda inside Allen. Pagoda takes it out. Three-pointer. Air ball. Williams, nice little layup. Looks like she walked in the paint. It's a rare turnover for the Gales here tonight. Diaz over to Rogers. Rogers back to Diaz against Pagoda. Diaz's three. No good. Williams pulls down that rebound. And it looks like she got smacked on the arm. Six minutes here remaining. 63-39, Gale advantage. It's been an absolute wash here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. However, there are still some lessons to learn for both teams. Jessica Williams inside, turns around, tries to post down. No good. Bradford. Legions contested, no good. Maya Allen, great rebound on that opportunity. Bradford outside, over to Legions, the three, money ball. Davis inside, misses it. A little bit of a offensive tie-up. Oh, nobody there to get the ball. A little bit too casual there. Here's Wellen. Christine Wellen takes it inside, but out to Rogers. Rogers. Oh, the response three is money.
Uh-oh, I think we got ourselves a three-point battle going on.
Well, if the game continues at this rate, I may have to relearn my 3 times tables.
No cap, bro. No cap.
Maya Allen. Laura Pagoda. Inside to Williams. Williams loses it. Rogers taken away by Pagoda. Pagoda slides with it. Looks like she was pushed in the back.
Good defense by Pagoda. Good defense. Turning it up on them.
We got 4:40 remaining here. As Naja Fenelon checks in for the Gales, as well as her first appearance on the night, number 11, Kylie Robinson. Legions, deep 2. It's good. Diaz into the corner. Wellen fakes him out. Wellen back inside. Nice block there by Allen. Fenelon taking it all the way. Nice little pass to Legions. The communication doesn't work out. Allen saves the day by getting that offensive putback.
And that's how you turn defense into offense right there. Great job by the Gales.
Rogers. Over to Wellen. Wellen back to Rogers. Against Fenelon. Clark setting the screen. Clark. Good screen there. Wellen. Contested 3. Can't fall. Off brick. Glass. Legion steps over her own teammate and passes it to Allen. Allen yet again. Turnaround shot. The aim wasn't there. Robinson's shot. No good. Again, the aim wasn't there. Allen's put back. Again, the aim wasn't there. Rogers. Another Euro. Doesn't go down. But she could still capitalize if she gets these 2 free throws.
That Euro step is filthy. Filthy. But they're guarding it well.
No, that's definitely something that she's been working on for a while.
Most definitely.
70-42. 3:30 remaining here in the final quarter. Rogers' first shot. In and out. Kayla Titus checks back in for the Gales. Taking her place. Taking the place of Legions, rather. Rogers goes 50% at the line on that opportunity. Spellman ball. Davis inside to Rogers. Back to the inbounder. Clark inside. Difficult shot there. Can't blame her for missing that one. Looks like it'll be their ball still, nonetheless. Oh, making her first appearance on the night for Spellman, Middleton. Casey Middleton. Rogers inside, putting the moves on Fenelon. Inside. Rogers, good move in there. Rogers definitely one of the leading scorers here. Parents getting involved now, as well as the benches, to make this a even more energetic crowd than it already was with these 3 crazy commentators. Fenelon taken away by Rogers. Rogers, nice little pass out to Middleton. Middleton walks with it quite blatantly. Titus. 3 minutes remaining in the final quarter. Titus against Middleton. Titus inside. Good use of the jelly there.
She just laid her. Great offense.
Middleton against Titus. Davis. Good defense there by Fenelon, but it looks like it's a foul.
Defense from both teams are starting to look really well. Gales has been playing great defense. Spellman looks like they're trying to turn it up on the defensive side as well.
Checking in for Spellman High School, number 55, Alina Forbes, her first appearance on the night. Middleton. Clark. The air ball is picked up by Allen and passed to Fenelon. Jessica Williams has it. Williams, perfect layup opportunity there.
Williams with the bucket.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity. Here's Davis. Titus. Inside to Allen. Allen. Good little scoop layup there.
She cooking out here, yo.
Puts the cherry on top of this game.
The layup's a great. Oh my goodness, another one.
Fenelon. Here's Middleton. Meracer's back in for Spellman. Over to Middleton. Oh, Wellen hits that three-pointer.
Uh-oh.
Blaylock. 76-48, 1 minute remaining here in the fourth and final quarter. Got to be curious about what the Gales want to do here. Obviously, the answer is waste clock, but in what fashion? Well, that's not how you do it. I should add. Christine Whalen over to Middleton. Lost outside. We're under 1 minute here as Maya Allen inbounds it to Elisa Blaylock. And it looks like this game is going to come to a hearty close with a solid victory for our Lady Gales. Here's Allen. Oh, walked with it quite blatantly. A lot of travels here tonight. That's something they could definitely correct. But there's always time for another game. Meracer. Over to Middleton. Middleton back to Meracer. Solid perimeter movement here by Spellman. 30 seconds remaining.
Man, take that, man.
Here's Wellen. Wellen deep two. And it falls.
Her jump shot's been on fire lately.
Well, not much you can do now as they're still down by 26. 20 seconds remaining here in the final quarter. A classic story of too little, too late.
That's a fact there.
Maya Allen over to Blaylock. 10 seconds remaining. Blaylock will dribble it out. And thus the game ends. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been an absolute pleasure for you commentating tonight. Once again, a special thank you to Phil Sutherland, Caleb Braswell, and Dalen Cook. I'm Anthony Alimo. I hope to see you in the near future. We got a couple of games coming up. Please stay tuned.
Hope you all have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your day.